17 days to Big Brother. 17 days to Big Brother. Y'all get them live feeds. If you're about to watch Big Brother and you don't check out the live feeds, you're wasting your time. Get them live feeds. Hey, baby, how much of them live feeds? I'm trying to let people know, like, about Big Brother, because it's 17 days. Tell them if they're just watching the regular shows or whatever,
they won't get it. So it's Paramount Plus, and I believe it's either $4.99 a month or $5.99 a month.
That ain't nothing.
And you actually get to see like other movies and shows.
Good point, y'all.
It isn't just the live feeds.
You're right, because they do have a lot of shit on there.
Yeah.
But that ain't a lot of money, and it's worth it.
It isn't a lot of money, no.
You cannot get... You ain't getting...
You really don't get the full picture, like, and the way they put the edits together.
Can leave you a little confused, maybe, or...
Or just misleading.
Yep. Although you do like going back to watch the...
I like seeing the competitions that they show on the show.
And I don't, but I always give in because you want to watch it, so that's what we're going to do, but I'd rather not. You know what I mean? I just sit through there and watch it because you want to watch them. And I ain't going to be like, I don't want to watch these. Because to me, it's just like, because we're constantly watching the feed. So to me, we're like...
Like, we already know who won, all that kind of stuff. But sometimes they're talking about the competition after. And, like, some people feel like someone cheated. Some people feel like they could have won except this happened.
Yeah, that's true.
So I kind of like to see the games.
Hell yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And it's just kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know ahead of time who won by the time the show airs, but still.
But you're right, like, because when they're, like, afterwards and they're talking about what happened in the game and, like, why they didn't do good or why they... And if you didn't watch it, then you're like, what are they talking about?
Right.
Right, I get it, yep. All right. Can't wait for that pie. We about to throw a peach and almond. Is it peach and almond, baby?
Yeah.
Ooh. Our house smells good as hell. We got all them candles going. It smells good up in here. Look at all this stuff we got. Before we get to the episode and Michelle's intro. Michelle did the intro for this episode and the outro. But I just wanted to let y'all know what we got. We got a lot of stuff. We're getting prepared for this, for the 4th, and we're getting prepared so we can hunker down when that RNC comes so we don't have to go nowhere and be amongst all those crazy people that are going to be here.
Oh, look, see, it's cleaner.
Oh, shit, that's nice.
So I'm just going to have to plan some meals during that time.
Okay. Yeah, we're about to throw the pie in now. And, yep. So y'all enjoy the episode. And we'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome to the Cold World Podcast with Dave and Michelle. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Happy Sunday. And have a wonderful day and week. Thank you.
Cosby Show, baby?
Yeah.
Nice. Which one is this? Oh, this is the...
This is Season 3, Episode 3.
Nice.
Some anniversary of his parents, I think.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, I think it was a continuation maybe of the previous episode.
Okay. Yeah, we shelled out the dough to
Camille needs to keep the lights on.
Yeah, Camille needs to keep the lights on, so we went on and paid for the
I'm doing it for her, not for
Pay for the Cosby seasons 1, 2, and 3 so far. We ain't saying how much it is. Y'all have to go check. Y'all probably be like, what the F? No, but it's a good ass show. It is, and it's relaxing as hell. And when we were all watching this, we didn't know anything about none of this anyways. And when we were like all like watching it back then, because that's how you feel when you watch it. Nostalgic, and it takes you back. So it's the same thing. You know? You didn't hear? Did you hear about them Missouri COs that killed the dude, that killed the inmate? You didn't hear about it? It was 4 of them. They killed him in prison and shit.
I hear about that.
Now I don't know, is that Omar Jimenez? Shout out CNN. The Omar Jimenez. I was scrolling through the thing. He did a story. He was sitting down with a dude. I guess the dude was locked up. And I guess he witnessed it because he was saying how, we got to watch the whole interview, but he was saying how he heard the screams get like lower and lower and lower.
How horrible.
Right. And although I haven't seen anyone get beat to death or killed in prison, like I haven't seen a guard kill anyone or anything like that in prison, you know what I'm saying? I've been in a hole before, and you know, they'll suit up on you where they all come in there like if they feel you done something wrong or whatever, like even like when people cut the water off and shit, people cut the water off in their cell, they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying, to stop flooding the toilet. Because that's what people do, they flood the toilet. You know what I'm saying? So the COs would be like, stop flooding the cell, stop flooding the toilet and all that shit or whatever. And then they'll tell you they're going to come in there on you. That's when they come suited up, looking like RoboCop and shit. It'll be a whole bunch of them. They come in there. And when they do that, they come around and shut all the slides. Because like the windows to the hole, they're real tight, they're real narrow. And they have a slide on it from the outside of the cell where they can come by and shut it. So then you can't see anything. It's basically like a shutter. You know what I mean? Because people, when they hear chaos and shit, you go up to, you go to your cell door and look out the window to see what's going on. You know what I mean? So when they're about to go in there and potentially harm somebody or do something to somebody, they don't want the inmates to see. Yeah. So they come around before and they close all the shutters on the cell so you can't look out and see. Crazy. What is that? Why are you doing that?
It's not like people have cameras.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy because they don't want us to see them doing nothing to nobody. That's crazy. Yep. So I know, like when dudes, so I like, that's kind of relatable because I know. Yeah, and I guarantee you, we ain't even watched the story yet, but I guarantee you, it happened to him in the hole. This thing in Missouri.
Oh, props. Yeah.
He was in the hole. Cause you're really out of sight, out of mind. If you're in a hole in prison, you are really out of sight, out the fuck out of mind. You might as well be underground. NBA free agency too is jumping off. They said they're talking about trading Russell Westbrook. They want to get rid of him. I wouldn't mind seeing the Bucks get Russell Westbrook. Hey baby, how would you feel about if the Bucks picked up Russell Westbrook?
I feel all right about that.
Mm-hmm. Me too. The Clippers are trying to get rid of him. We'll see. What'd you say?
Do him and Dame Lillard get along?
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
Russ and Dame?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've been playing against each other because, they both been out west. Like when Dame was in Portland and stuff. And Russ was in... Okay, nah. No. Oh, that would be a nice 1-2 punch.
Don't even need Giannis.
You know? What'd you say, baby?
Don't even need Giannis.
I'm a little upset with Giannis though.
Why?
For not playing. I feel, and it's easy for me to say that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like, I guess I'll just say I don't understand why he ain't either playing for the Nigerian team or the USA. Why are you playing for Greece? He's Greek, I get it. But dog, you're black.
Right, but he considers Greek his home.
But damn, but ain't you kind of downplaying some of your blackness though?
Guess not.
He don't even know it's the Wiz. He don't even know what the Wiz is. That's how un-American black culture, or whatever we're calling it.
Right.
You know, black America, whatever, you know.
His fiance or wife, whatever, she should.
Oh, that was a good ass point. She should know, because she's from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to ask her. What's his wife's name? I know.
I want to say it's Vanessa.
Vanessa, we need to know what's up with that. And why did they stop going to RCI prison? That was slick. They went up to RCI prison, Giannis and them. They gave them shoes and everything. They did that for 1 year and then stopped. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm glad though the Olympics are coming up. That's gonna be fun as hell watching the Olympics. But the basketball is gonna be real good because a lot of teams are real good. So, but I mean, it'll make the Greek team more competitive having Giannis on it. But I don't know. But his experience is different. His black experience is different than mine.
Who, Giannis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He ain't really experienced black culture. Like, cause he came over here, foreigner came over here and got to hooping right away. And it's pretty much been coddled, kind of sheltered.
And he probably,
you know what I mean?
Greece too.
That as well, yep.
Being like their star, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna go back and watch the free agency.
Okay.
Cosby's. Hi, Chewy. Ooh, I'm gonna throw that pie in too. I can't wait to go on our trip.
You want me to do it for you?
Sure. You'll wait because you want the oven to cool down some. Michelle cleaned the oven, so we're waiting to throw a what is it? A peach almond crisp pie. The lady from Costco said it was delicious. I bet it was a white lady too out there in Grafton. Oh, okay. Oh man, that's crazy. All right. Baby.
Scenario where if I'm them, I'm really active in free agency. And it's about veteran guys. Ryan, I think Chris Paul would be terrific too.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that gives you some strong leadership in the locker room, someone that can mentor him and help him on his journey. I think
Golden State got rid of Chris Paul. He's yesterday's news now because he's an injury risk. He's gonna always hurt his hamstring or his calf or, you know what I mean? That's like even with Giannis. They're gonna be calling Giannis old in a couple years. Just the way he plays, his skinny little legs. He's gonna end up in about 3 years. They're gonna be calling Giannis old. Watch, because he's about to be 30 already. Yeah.
Put Trey Jones in at the point. He's going to be infinitely better the next year. And he's a type of player that probably can impact the game more than anybody we've ever seen. Because of the versatility on both
I watched the people that are supposed to be protecting me kill somebody. That brought on such a fear, you know, the realization that these people can kill me.
Okay.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
Jordan Seller is a former inmate at the Jefferson City Correctional Center, a maximum security prison in Missouri. And he's talking about 5 now former corrections officers: Justin Leggins, Jacob Case, Gregory Varner, and Aaron Brown have all been charged with second-degree murder and second-degree assault, while Breanne Bradshaw was charged with second-degree involuntary manslaughter in the killing of inmate Othell Moore Jr. Seller, who was serving a 6-year sentence for second-degree rape, believes he witnessed Moore's final breaths just feet away after what began as a search of the cells on his prison block. What happened with Othell?
They come in like 100 deep. That's barely an exaggeration. They try to come in and pull everybody out as fast as they can, search cells as fast as they can, and get out.
Seller says Moore was asking to be put in 2 sets of connected handcuffs, typically done, he says, to ease tension on the shoulders of larger inmates.
They're just refusing to listen to him, and so they start treating the situation as if he's being non-compliant. So they mace him. He can't see. He's spitting out mace. He's coughing, can't breathe, and he's telling them, "I'm allergic to mace. You guys need to hurry up and get medical here."
Seller says Moore, coughing and choking, was then brought closer to his cell.
They had some kind of chair-like contraption.
He says officers then slid a mask over Moore's mouth, typically used to stop inmates from spitting.
Of course, he's refusing this because there's no reason for them to put a spit mask on. He don't know what's going on.
Then he says they put what appeared to be a motorcycle helmet over Moore's head.
Immediately, he's jumping, hopping, and you can hear him.
I'm going to just stop it just one time to say, like, and I've told you, I've been to prison. I've been to the hole a number of times in plenty places. I've seen this stuff happen. You know what I mean? This dude, he ain't lying. He ain't making none of it up. There's no lies detected. Yep, talking about the football helmet looking thing. Yep, they suit up. They dress all up in black. They put on them helmets. They put on like the big ass gloves. They put on the knee pads. The boots. They got the like the little safety vest. You know what I'm saying? They come in there suited and booted. And they come in and are you deep. It ain't just one. It'll be multiple. And they come in there to get you out of there. And in the process, they'll be beating the shit out of you. He ain't lying, I'm telling you.
Screaming, help, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Take it off. I can't breathe. I'm allergic to mace. I need help. And then it just gets worse and worse. Slowly his screams are getting weaker and weaker. And I believe I watched him die before they even took him out the wing. Never watched anybody die before.
Where were you as all of this was going down?
Yeah, I was in my cell.
How close?
I'm 10, 15 feet away. I felt like I was going to cry, but it wouldn't go. It wouldn't happen. And I went and laid down, a little bit afterwards, after he was already gone out the wing, and I just got angry.
Othell Moore was declared dead that day. Nearly everything Seller told CNN was corroborated by the county prosecutor. In a release, the prosecutor said during a contraband sweep of the prison, Moore was pepper sprayed twice before being placed in a spit hood, leg wrap, and restraint chair and transferred to a separate housing unit where he was left in the hood, wrap, and restraint chair for approximately 30 minutes. And a probable cause statement describing the restraint process said that Moore showed no aggression to any members of the Correctional Emergency Response Team during this process and was on video being compliant. His cause of death was asphyxiation, the prosecutor wrote, citing a medical examiner's report.
Most places in the Department of Corrections are on camera for obvious reasons, and those were the camera angles that were seized as part of the evidence in this case. Hopefully, we can get justice for Mr. Moore and his family.
The family is now filing a federal civil lawsuit.
I've reviewed hundreds of police cases, prison cases. This is one of the most egregious cases I have ever seen.
Moore's killing was part of the deadliest year in Missouri prisons in at least the last decade, according to state data obtained by CNN. That's despite the overall prison population being at its lowest over the same period.
I did a lot of good for myself in there.
Jordan Seller, now free, says his reason for coming forward is simple.
It's something that's wrong that needs to be addressed. Something needs to change.
You feel like what you saw was murder?
Absolutely.
Now, we've attempted to identify attorneys for these officers, but haven't been able to make contact. They're expected to make an initial appearance in front of a judge Monday, according to the county's prosecuting attorney. Now, the state's Department of Corrections says it is now discontinuing the use of the restraint system in which Moore was held, but also that 10 people involved in this incident have now been terminated in total, and that they are starting to implement body-worn cameras in their restrictive housing units and at maximum security facilities, starting with Jefferson City Correctional Center.
You know what? They need to do that here too in Wisconsin. And the crazy thing about that, though, that story, one thing that I took from that or picked up on was that dude had to get out, right? So the dude that was talking about this, he was an inmate there, so he witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? And then basically really wasn't able to really talk about it until after he got released. And I bet you he ain't on paper no more. I bet you he discharged. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, like, was it even talked about? Did it even make the news down there in Missouri? You know what I'm saying? Because the way they made it sound like he was breaking news, because he was like, yeah, and that how the prosecutors corroborated everything he was saying. So that means the dude that was locked up there that means that once he says something, that means reporters and stuff started looking into it. And we're like, hey, this dude was locked up there in your prison. He's saying this happened there, blah, blah, blah. Is this true? And then they're probably like, yeah. And then they started digging all into it. And it was like, dang. So this was a case and everything? Like nobody heard about it? So that goes into, I'm saying what I'm saying is accurate, that goes into the news and what they show and what, you know what I mean? Did it make the news out there? I mean, I'm sure it did at some point once it got found out, but like, you know, that's what I say. A lot of things that happen in prison just go under the wraps. You know, there's a lot of other shit in there that happens, like not just when people die. You know what I'm saying? That never make the news. Like, that's a whole, like, that's crazy. But I wish the best for his family. I hope they're able to recover from that. Yeah, that's fucked up.
You love music, right? You're a rapper. I'm a rapper. He's a producer and all this. Lose your phone. Lose your phone. Where's your music? Where the f*** is your music? What are you playing it on? Word. So we ain't even thinking about the next steps together because you too busy trying to be better than me instead of trying to figure out they got shit figured out way before us. All this, like, I gotta be litter than you, nigga, and it's like, y'all is antiquated. Y'all is f***ing dinosaurs. Y'all the last species. You're not even a new being. When I get out of here, I'm gonna promote you, so you know why? That's another juice bar. Fruits, veggies, hood, another ownership. They show you everything you're doing, but we so lost, and we want to challenge each other too much instead of like picking up off of it.
Overhaul. Ride on Sunday, it ain't cause of church. Ride on Monday, cause niggas still hurt. Ride on Tuesday, we putting in work. Ride on Wednesday, we still doing dirt. Chill on Thursday, my homie got searched. Wake on Friday, I need a new shirt. Think about Saturday, my homie got murked. Ride on Sunday, it ain't cause of church. Feeling in the air, put it in the air. A lot of niggas preach, but they didn't care. We ain't give a fuck, now we didn't care. All I know is life is a bitch and it isn't fair. Got the firearm, I just need the flare. All I know is brand new shit, make the bitches stare. What a petty way to think, but the gun is fully loaded, what a ready way to think. From outside on the south side, talk shit, you ain't prepared, get your mouth wide. Fuck around and get jumped like the car did. Niggas ignorant, they don't care what the law said. Wanna gamble in the devil's den? Be prepared to get your cards ready. I burn the money like the Joker did. Ain't a blood or a crip, but damn how local from. Matter of fact, how gross of them to always keep it 100. Show what devotion is. Stay loyal, little nigga. On the streets, I'm a buck that is royal, little nigga. Ghost.
White privilege does not mean that your life is not hard. Nobody is saying that your life is not hard.
Why do you keep saying white privilege? Because I'm not the one who called the police.
I'm not finished.
Sure. Go ahead.
It means that your life is not hard because of your skin color. So, if Regina and I acted the way you did, we would have been arrested or worse. When black and brown people act in those ways, it's arrested or worse.
But the definition up there said a Karen uses, calls the police to police people's behavior. And when actually it was a black woman who was calling the police on a white woman policing my behavior.
Well, because they asked you to leave the store and you didn't leave.
But we got distracted because I was being berated by these two individuals.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you flinched when I said white privilege. Do you not understand what white privilege is?
No, I don't. Because I could tell you my situation right now. My husband left me penniless, raising 3 children. I don't have it good at all. I make self-sacrifices, don't get my hair done, don't get my nails done. Thank you, Dr. Filshow. There's all kinds of sacrifices that I make, and I don't use white privilege. What I try to use is communication to communicate with somebody. And if you have a subordinate who cannot answer a question, then I'm going to ask for a manager who can answer it. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Here's what I would like to say to you. You know, if you're born and raised in America, okay, I am a 72-year-old black woman, and I am moderately biased, according to the Harvard bias thing online, towards white children. And the reason is, I grew up in America, there's no way that I can be biased towards white children and not have come out of that sausage factory that we all come out of, called public education. This is America. This is who we are.
Yeah, and I want to add, just so I'm not throwing stones at all, I have non-black privilege. Okay, I don't have white skin and I don't have black skin, I have brown skin. So I have privilege because I'm not black. Okay? In the hierarchy of America, you've got white at the top, you got black at the bottom, and you got everyone in between. And the quicker we can acknowledge these things, Dr. Phil, you say this, you cannot change what you don't acknowledge. So why can't we just acknowledge it and take the feelings out of it so we can actually stop having police brutality and the beating and killing of black and brown people for no reason? You want the Karen, the trend of Karen to be over? You're sick of that? You know what we're sick of? Racism. We're sick of racism.
Well, let me tell you.
Yep. It's that white privilege.
So that takes Orlando obviously out of the Paul George sweepstakes. Yep. The three of us.
They got the complexion for the collection. The connection.
Now it seems Philly's in the driver's seat. We'll see if the Clippers can come with a last-minute pitch to bridge the gap. But it's down to those two teams for the big.
Got to grab the change at the gas station that I was at, the one that I usually go to. When I got there, it came out, said that their system is down or whatever, it's not working, so I ended up going to a different gas station. So I was able to use the ATM, but now I can actually get the change that I need. So I just gotta wash. You know, we bought like big giant pee pads, like the real good ones. You know, for the dog, for a Chewy, because he's a puppy, you know what I mean? So, we got those. And I like to wash them. Actually put them in the washing machine and wash them. So, that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, enjoy today's episode and holy change. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I think I said that already, but hey, second time doesn't hurt. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and do something good for somebody. You know what I'm saying? It will come back. You know what I mean? And maybe there's somebody in your life that you can say sorry to or that you forgive. You know what I mean? Because when you forgive somebody, it's really about you. Truly. I mean, they benefit as well, but forgiveness is truly about the individual who is forgiving people. Because it helps you trust people, it helps you respect people, you know what I mean? It's great communication. Yep. I had to learn all that stuff. Had to learn all those tools. That's one of the reasons I remain out here. Attitude is better. Do I still have my moments? You know what I mean? Where I get discouraged and stuff like that. And, you know, yeah, we do. Because like I said, my situation is a little not unique, but different. Because, you know, I can't get time back. You know, because it's lost. It's literally lost. You know what I mean? So, but there's consequences of choices, and those are my consequences. All the criminality and all the bullshit. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But I'm home now. Gonna have some more coffee. And I'll holler at everyone later. Peace. I ain't gonna get no sleep this summer. I was just thinking about that. Just chilling, sitting here watching this NBA free agency coverage. Watching the Diana Taurasi and Caitlin Clark game. But I was thinking that this is summertime, the Summer Olympics, Big Brother. Man, this is going to be a good summer. And then that'll bleed into football. You know what I mean? Big Brother. Because usually right now, this is a bad sports time for me. Because I don't watch NASCAR, like, faithfully. Baseball, not into baseball, really. You know, and all that. Hockey or whatever else is really going on. Golf. So once the NBA season is over, it's kind of like a dead time for sports until NFL kicks back in. So, but this NBA free agency is pretty good. And then, the Summer Olympics, because I like the track and field stuff, the basketball, the gymnastics, like the diving and the swimming, all that stuff is good. Because even like when the Summer Olympics, because it's only once every 4 years, like sometimes if you're not even like sitting there like watching it, like just having it on the TV in the background, you know what I mean? Yep, so hope the USA wins a lot of medals. And I hope, you know, everything remains safe down there too. Just with the temperature of the world, you know what I mean? So I hope everyone remains safe and nothing crazy happens. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to that. I'll be watching. Looking forward to it. And with the free agency, I feel like the Bucks are gonna have to go on and move Brook Lopez. He's 36 years old. I mean, he's always been a slower moving player, you know what I mean? Even when he first came in the league. Not, you know, very athletic and all that kind of stuff, but and I think you could still get something for him. You know what I mean? Orlando would be a decent place. He loves it down there. You know, he's a big Disney World guy. I think they already have a lot. Him and his brother have a lot of property down there already. I'm sure they got homes down there. Like, I don't know. But like, I wouldn't mind seeing the Bucks get somebody like Kelly Oubre or like Tobias that could shore your bench up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I guess the WNBA, you know, popularity is real a little bit because I'm sitting here watching it. I ain't gonna say I've never watched WNBA basketball, but I've never like sat and watched an entire game. I mean, I didn't watch this entire game. This Indiana and Phoenix. it's good to see Brittany Griner out. Man, that was crazy what happened to her over there in Russia. For a little bit of oil, that was crazy how they did her. Man, you gotta have a strong head to get through that. Like, I know I've been to prison. That shit, and then to be in another country, that's crazy. Yeah. But I'm watching it, but my points, I never really, like, I might have turned it, like, if it was on and it was like a close game and I looked at the score, I might leave it on to see who won or whatever, but I wasn't watching no WNBA basketball. I just wasn't, you know, but yeah. Cosby Show, baby? Yeah. Nice. Which one?
Little music break. I need some music. Hope y'all cool with that. This is some Burning Spear. And we'll get back to the episode.
Celebrating the 4th of July no more, right? Independence Day. By now, many of us Black and beyond know why Juneteenth is the real celebration of freedom in America. Until June 19th, 1865, Black people weren't free. So y'all can miss me with that 1770 whatever. And since no one is free until we're all free, June 19th is the day that should be observed for freedom's sake, not July 4th.
Oh, my dad called. He thinks that Charlie has too much separation anxiety for them to watch him.
Oh, you asked about for our trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I can message this lady and ask, even though it said one dog.
Oh, to the cabin?
Yeah.
We'll just sneak the other one.
I don't want to sneak and then...
Which one are we going to take?
Well, I'm just going to ask her if there's any way I could bring my senior dog.
Because your other arrangement didn't work out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the worst they can say is no, and then we'll just figure something else out.
Right.
You know
I do have Joe as an option, too.
You do?
Because the backyard will be fenced in by then.
Not a bad idea if it don't work.
Cheech and Charlie do get along.
Mm-hmm. And the backyard is huge, like you said.
And Cheech is always in the basement when Joe isn't home.
Cool.
And Charlie is familiar with the house, so...
Okay.
That is an option.
Okay.
He was actually going to be my second choice if my parents said no.
Okay. Black people boat Baby, black people boat. We got black people boat. See how more energetic and lively and the music is better? Hell yeah. Hey, baby. I think I don't really celebrate the 4th of July, though, anyways, like that. I mean, we'll be grilling out the little burgers and stuff. But, I mean, we don't even really do that. We don't really celebrate it, really. But, I mean, in reality, though, you know what I mean? That ain't the real, like, it. What do you think about that shit? That ain't.
Well, my parents never took me to, like, see the fireworks because my dad has PTSD. So we didn't do that. We would maybe, like, grill out on that Monday or Sunday or whatever, but nothing really special. I think I took the kids to, like, the Glendale parade or something, but just for something to do, like, I really didn't.
No, I'm talking about from a race standpoint.
I mean, but I really don't celebrate 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's just like you're off of work and get together with your family. But I really don't.
For me, it ain't, for me, it ain't real Independence Day.
Right.
See, that's why it's different for us.
Well, yeah.
Because you don't need, like, you've always celebrated 4th of July, like the fireworks. You know, it's just like the Americanized, you know, it's Independence Day, everyone, you know what I'm saying? But for like black and brown, that ain't our Independence Day. We were still slaves back then. That's what I'm saying. So like, that's why when I asked you, I was like, what do you think about that? And your mind went to hot dogs and going to this, and I took the kids. But I was talking about it from a different, you know what I mean? From a different lens. And that shows you the cultural difference right there. Because that stuff's always on my mind with that kind of stuff now. Yeah. Well, maybe when I was younger, not so much. Because when you're a kid, you're just like, oh, fireworks. We're going to, fireworks. Yeah. We're going, grilling. We're eating hamburgers and hot dogs.
I never really thought of the holiday.
Right, that's what I was saying, right? Like, none of us really did. Yeah. Like me either. You know, but now as I'm older, and as you just get wiser and you start understanding the world and stuff, you're like, wait, this ain't, like, what am I celebrating about? Because they didn't even consider me a human being back then. So, like, why am I going to give all that energy and go out and then when we can't even get, I mean, there were more white people at Juneteenth this year and stuff like that, but it still feels like it's just a black holiday. When in reality, it should be ran by us, controlled by us. It should still be mostly black people at Juneteenth, but there should be a lot of everyone else there.
Right.
It should be kind of like how Summerfest is. I mean, it would never be that. Summerfest is a different thing, because it's just Summerfest, you know, because that's just white culture. But, hey, David's right here. They just said my name on the Huxtables.
Would you like to go to the Sadie Hawkins dance with her?
I'll go with you, baby.
Aww.
Wait, the Sadie Hawkins, you're supposed to ask me. Right?
That's what she's asking this kid.
You would have asked me back then, probably.
I mean, just based on all the notations in the yearbook. Oh, yeah. It's a good thing. We would have probably ended up having a kid or something. Nah, I ain't ashamed to say I love the Cosby Show. I don't even care. Want me to grab that for you, baby? I got you. Yeah, the Bucks haven't made any moves yet. I'm in there watching the free agency stuff. Michelle's in here working.
She's multitasking. She's working, listening to me ramble, watching the Cosby Show, and watching these animals. One of them's by her feet. The other one's...
Oh, shit. This doesn't even go to this person. Oh, thank God I was paying attention.
Oh, do we put the... Do you need me to check the pie?
Oh, the oven just cooled.
Oh, that's right. It's locked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll patience.
Check it in 1 second.
Hey, baby, you know what? On some side shit.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm one of the most patient people you probably know. Although I do have some shortcomings. What are my shortcomings with the patience?
That's really a loaded question, isn't it?
No. Just maybe, what are your top 2 things you think I'm impatient with? I'll probably agree with them. But I'm just saying, in reality, I'm probably the most patient person, you know, just because I've been to prison. And you're always waiting for stuff there. I had to wait 7.5 years to get out.
Right.
But like, what would be your just 2?
I would say it depends on some things you are patient on, like your situation.
Right.
But then there's other things you are not patient on. You know, like traffic.
Oh.
If an elevator's too slow.
I hate waiting for them elevators. I know you gotta have a couple more.
Sometimes you're impatient in the store.
In the grocery store.
Yes. And I like to kind of peruse to see what I feel like doing, and you are usually 3 aisles ahead picking up stuff out of
I'll
that
be like,
aisle,
I'm gonna go grab this.
So we can skip, you come back with a handful.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I gotta be better with that stuff though. Definitely gotta be better. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Marley. All right, I'm gonna let you get back to work, baby.
Okay.
Is this season? So wait, you watched 1 and 2 so far, baby? You watched all of them?
I think we didn't buy one.
Oh, so
we had already watched it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was free.
Okay.
So we watched all of 2, and this is 3.
Okay. I can't wait for that pie. We got a almond and what is it? Almond and peach?
Yeah.
Almond and peach. Sugar baby.
Okay.
All right. Pets, leave me alone. That Charlie's following me. He thinks I'm about to go get some food.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great week. Be kind to everybody, do something productive, and be safe.
Nice. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I second that. It don't cost nothing to be kind to each other. Be safe. The 4th is coming up. You know what I mean? Thanks for listening to the episode. And this is at Alchemist. He's one of the best producers. This is a white boy too. Yeah, he's worked with Styles, LOX. He's worked with everybody. Mobb Deep. Yep, he just don't get the shine. You know what I mean? Yep. Everyone stay safe. Enjoy the long weekend. And we'll holler at you soon.